The community is mourning after the death of 4 people, including a teenage girl. 15-year-old Jenna Newcomb's mother says she died protecting her sister and a friend. 49-year-old Jay Larson, a mail carrier in the area working his route when he was killed. And according to police, the first 2 victims were 63-year-old Ramona and her son Jacob. Jacob and the suspect were friends, the shoebox. They lived just down the street from each other. Local officials offer their sympathy and support to the victims' families and the community. Winnebago County Board Chairman Joseph Shirelli says this crime hits close to home for him as he represented the area during his time as an alderman.
Going back in time and serving them and having neighborhood meetings in that exact area where these murders occurred, knowing the quality of their minds and their hearts, how they only want the best for our community, and to be in a position of this tragedy is unimaginable for me. So my sincerest gratitude for them, for keeping their strength and helping assist the first responders, and my sincerest condolences to the people who lost their families in this area.
Police call the investigation multi-level with an extensive amount of moving parts. There are several different crime scenes within just a few blocks of the Southeast Rockford neighborhood. David Greenberg is live near where the first attack occurred on Holmes. David, this is where the mother and son were found stabbed to death inside their home.
Yeah, maybe the accused suspect, Christian Ivan Soto, lives just 5 houses down from where this scene all began. And in a matter of a half an hour, he's accused of killing 4 people and injuring 7 others. At approximately 1:15 p.m. Wednesday, March 27th, police were notified of an individual being run over and possibly stabbed at 2316 Holmes Street. According to the criminal complaint, witnesses saw Christian Ivan Soto chasing Jacob Schubeck, hitting him and possibly stabbing him with a knife before entering a pickup truck in the driveway and running the victim over.
Jacob was observed getting up and running back into his residence. Soto was observed running back into 2316 Holmes Street and exiting a short time later.
Police later finding Soto had stabbed and killed Jacob Schubeck and his mother, Ramona Schubeck, inside the home. After taking off in the Chevy pickup truck, Soto reportedly then runs over letter carrier Jay Larson with the vehicle in the 2200 block of Winnetka Drive, stabbing him multiple times before driving over him, again with the truck. The 25-year veteran of the U.S. Postal Service later dying at a local hospital. One witness describing the attack to police.
He heard the mailman yell for him to call the police. As he dialed 911, he observed the suspect begin to walk towards his front door. He said he quickly locked the front door at that point and continued to watch the incident through his window.
The witness says Soto then runs off on foot, breaking into 4803 Cleveland Avenue, where Darlene Weber was letting her dog out. After stabbing Weber near the eyes, Soto attacks her son Jacob and daughter Kathy inside, both reportedly sustaining injuries to the head and face as they're able to fight off Soto. Soto then breaks into 4715 Cleveland Avenue through an unlocked back door, finding a softball bat in the kitchen. 3 young girls inside are on spring break, having a sleepover, watching a movie when Soto finds them in a basement bedroom, killing a 15-year-old girl, critically injuring the other 2.
The suspect then came downstairs and was holding Jan's softball bat. The suspect called them bitches and asked where the gun was. The girls ran to the corner of the bedroom. He started swinging the bat, striking all the female victims.
After exiting the house, Soto then breaks into 4624 Florence Street by smashing a window. Inside, he attacks Lindsay Craig, who ends up fighting off the suspect and escaping the residence. Soto continues chasing and attacking Craig towards 2120 Eggleston Road when a Good Samaritan, Keith Farney, steps in.
And Soto began to attack him with a knife, also causing multiple injuries. Soto entered Keith Farney's Jeep in an attempt to steal it. Farney pulled Christian Soto from the Jeep, but again was being attacked with a knife. It was at this time the police arrived and took Soto into custody.
And Mimi, as you know by now, Soto faces 11 counts of a murder and attempted murder, 13 charges in total. And Winnebago County State's Attorney Jay Hanley says that he does expect more charges to come their way in the future. Mimi?
All right, we'll continue to follow that, of course. Thanks, David. One of the victims, Jay Larson, was a letter carrier in the area. He was a 25-year veteran of the United States Postal Service.
Jay was doing what he loved, serving his community, delivering mail to customers that he has served for 25 years. The U.S. Postal Inspection Service is the federal law enforcement branch of the U.S. Postal Service. It is our mission to investigate crimes involving letter carriers and to hold those responsible accountable.
Jay was a federal employee. The Winnebago County State's Attorney says federal charges could be filed in the future.